Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So, I did make a couple other videos in between this. They were like so-so, so I didn't kind of release them. They're just like boring me connecting logic and stuff. So we're at the point now where this is pretty much ready to be launched. It is ready to be launched. The final thing that I need to go through, maybe I'll release yesterday's. I recorded a video yesterday where I set up the winches and all that sort of stuff. Maybe I'll post that as well. So the final thing that needs to be done here is I need some more cameras, because currently the only camera I have is this angle here. Now it works for the drill, but it doesn't really work for much else. So I'm thinking about having like 3 cameras. Let me see. So we don't necessarily, let's see, if I think about the field of view for the camera, I mean, it could be here, and then that way I can see, okay, so we need, let's see, let me think about this. We need 4 cameras. We need, I want to have 1 camera here, and I'm using these cameras because they have the night vision on them. These ones don't have night vision, and these ones do, so if it gets dark or whatever, it might be easier to see. I do want to have 1 camera on the back here. I do. And that way I can see if I've connected to the pipe. And then the last thing and then we're gonna need one to, well, we'll have the drill. From the drill, I'll be able to look down. I don't know if I'll be able to see if this thing is spinning. Let's see if we can change the color on it. Yeah, there we go. And then we can make that black. Or we can just make the whole thing black. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. So that's yellow. So we'll be able to know when that's spinning. Now we just need video transmitter. 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna need to have, everything's gonna have this one number. 1, 2, 3. We might even need a 4th one on here. Yeah, these transmit and then these receive. Alright, so these are going to need electricity here. Alright, and then the camera is going to need electricity. Yeah, it was a lot of work to do this because I had to spawn this thing in like a million times. And then I had to, it's just, what a pain trying to test this thing out. So now, where else could we have a camera on this thing? Oh, you know? Can I not rotate the... Alright, so this would be like 2, 4, 4, 6, 7. And this would be 2, 4, 4, 6, 8. This could be 2, 4, 4, 6, 9. And this could be 2, 4, 4, 6, 6. Yeah. Alright, there goes a fire truck. There we go. Now, why can't I rotate this camera? How come it won't rotate for me? Weird. There it goes. How come I wasn't doing that before? Alright, strange. Strange. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so we need one more camera. We'll put one more camera here. That will look up. I think we can grab electricity from here for that. I'll test it here. And then, need a constant number. And then this could be 24465. Or is it 5565? 4. Okay, and then now we need to connect the numbers. And now as these things upgrade, I will try and make them digital, right? So the first one, obviously, it's got all this kind of stuff on it. Oh, I guess I didn't need that one there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1. So I've got 2 more that I can use, I guess. I'm just trying to think if that's going to be good, because once we've planted it, I guess the other thing I need is could have a camera on here facing down, so we know kind of when we're as we're lowering it down to the ocean floor. Yeah, maybe that's what we need. Something like that, maybe, so we can see, have an idea maybe of what's going on. Yeah, let's try that. Now this thing is worth like right here. Not bad. Yeah, 100,000, whatever. That's pretty good. And it's below the surface. So this could be 24464. It's below the surface. So, you know, it's hard to blow up. It would take us, you know, if you planted this thing deep underwater, the maximum range with the suit is 270. So you'd have to launch some serious explosives onto this thing to blow it up. Okay, so we have this planted. We have this ready to go. So now what I need to do is I need to make sure that so we start at 24464 is going to be our number. So we'll copy that, and then we need 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 because we already have one on here. All right, let's save that. Spawn it in. Oh, there's already one down there. All right, we'll get rid of that one. Yeah, there we go. And then we need the ship. All right, so now that we have the tugboat, now we need the video. What are these? They're only $1,000 a piece. No big deal. It's only $1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we need a constant number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll start with this one here. 6, 4, 5. 7, no, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought we went to 9. Yeah, I thought we went 9. I must have missed one. 8, 7, 6, and 4. I wonder if that's, I wonder if those are the active, I think those are the active ones because it was 3 there and then the independent ones, right? I guess we'll find out. Here in a minute. Okay, so now what we need is a blank microcontroller and we'll put it on the back side of the station here. We're running out of room. Alright, so what we want from here is we need the video in and one video out. And here it doesn't matter what we choose. Doesn't matter what we choose. Right? Because we're just going to merge these together. I think we can merge these together. No, we're not going to be able to merge these together. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to use a switch for each one. So we need a video switch box. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be on. I guess I need one more. Now, let's see, I need to upgrade this because there's already a video signal. Oops, there's already a video signal that comes in, so we need one more from the. Do we need one more? No, we added 4 cameras. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we added 4 cameras. Okay. So now what we need is, actually, I could just send in 2 composites. Do you want 2 composites? Let me think about this for a minute while I get the video signal in there. So the first video signal we want is the video signal that comes into this monitor, which is this one here. 1, and then that's, I was like, it doesn't matter which one we label them. Well, this one does matter. We'll name it on. Okay, and then I'm going to update that. Let's see, is that the one that I plugged into? It is. Ah, how lucky is that? Okay, so then this one here. This is going to go to there. So we'll get rid of that one. There we go. Now, there's two ways we can do this. I could just make two panels, two composite panels, and then that way I can just have buttons, maybe there, for each monitor. Or we can, I don't know if I'll be able to click on the screen while I'm here. But then with the panel, let's see. So if we put in a panel, let's see, this will be flip switch, camera 4. This will be a flip switch, camera 3. This will be a flip switch, camera 2. And camera 1. Now, if we take, if we turn this 1, 2, 3, 4, that's right. We only need one panel. Excellent. So we'll turn this to composite. Panel in. And then we go composite. Four, 3, 2, and 1. That should be that. And then now when we connect composite to it, and of course this video signal is now going to go out to the TV. Where is it? Out to the monitor. And then, so one of these isn't connected. I wonder which one isn't connected. Who knows? I should check. I'm going to save this. And let's load this one. And let's see which one isn't connected. So we've got 1, 6, 4, 5, 4. Is there, and then that one goes to there, right? And then just those two. So 9, 6, 4, and 5. Okay. Now, when we look at video, so then let's actually click fix, because this should be 9. This should be 6, and this should be 4, and this could be 5, and that's what we're using. Okay, so now if I save this, and we spawn it in, and then, let's see, we'll turn on the monitors. Alright, something is wrong with the video feed. What could it be? Oh, you know what it is? Actually, yeah, 6 turns on the monitor. It had electricity. It's gotta be the video. Gotta be the video! Gotta be the video. So where in the video is the video having the video issue? The inputs, maybe? Oh, that's an issue. Oh, I'm hoping one of these batteries is good. That'll explain why the keyboard stopped working. Hopefully one of these batteries works. I also have to charge them. Alright. Yeah, these are the receivers. Okay, so that's right. Oh, did I connect the... I did not, and that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now that there are... It kind of makes sense, but this one I never changed. So I wonder if, for whatever reason... Yeah, we should have, if nothing else... Oh, that's why. Aha! Aha. As I was going to say, if nothing else, we should have at least received a signal from one camera. But in that case, we didn't get a signal from anything, so that's... Gotta fix that there. Okay, so now hopefully the camera works. And we'll be able to cycle through camera angles. Turn the monitor on first. There we go. So that's that camera. Cool. And, oh, this is the slider camera. Neat. And then we can tell when we're getting down to the surface. And this, when we're lowering the rod down, we can see if we're close to the structure. Nice. It's going to be a little hard, but that is so cool. Yeah, and then if it spins... We can see it spinning there, so we'll know. Nice. Everything works. Everything works. So let's go down and take a look at. Maybe I will put the video out where the last video before this, the previous video. So basically, what I had to do is I just had to bring electricity to some of these components. I don't know why. I had an issue where I didn't fully connect the composite properly. So what I had done is I just made a microcontroller, and what the microcontroller does is it reads the length of the rope, and then it'll allow the rope to go out to a certain length, and then it'll just stop. So that's all that is. That's what these green things do. I thought it was super handy. Yeah, and then these release as well. They're released with this cable in the front. Oh, so I think this thing is ready. I think it is ready. Now, let me see if I can, if there's a blank, I can put my suit in here somewhere. That's what I need to have on these builds, is a spare equipment, like a blank equipment thing. These, you know, just in case I'm wearing a suit and I don't want it anymore. where do you be placed? Where do you be placed? Let's see. There, and then at least I can get rid of up to 3 items that I don't want. There we go. Alright, so spawn that in, then we'll despawn everything. Alright, despawn everything. Yeah, because sometimes I'll have a rope. I'll have whatever. There we go, and it's just nice to get that off. Nice. Okay, so now I think we are ready to test the next part, which is to drag this whole setup out to sea. So first I need to get an oil location. All right. Then we're going to drag this whole thing out to sea and drop it in the ocean, and we'll drill. We'll see if we can get it drilling, and if it drills, we'll tap oil, and we'll go from there. Cool, so that's going to do it for this video here. Like I say, the next video will be coming up. I'll probably post later on tonight. I got a bit of time here. And that's when we'll sail out somewheres and see if we can start drilling for oil. But I like it. It's clean. It's not very cheap. But, you know, it's simple. Now, I do have the other one, the helicopter one, right? But I found an issue. I found an issue with this one. Where is it here? It's somewhere. I promise, it's somewhere. Where are you? Hiding amongst all the stuff. The cool stuff we've been able to build. It's incredible. Incredible. Not that one. That's the land one. Where is it here? Holy moly, that was a long time ago when I built it. Look at everything that I've built since then. There it is. This here. Now, this setup is cool. This is the other one, right? Yeah, this is the other one that drills. So this here, I could, in theory, just drop this one down into the ocean also. But, you know, it needs these other modules, right? This thing was cool. The only issue that it has is just in connecting the logic. So, because this one here, so when you spawn it in and you spawn the helicopter in, the helicopter is what keeps everything anchored and connected. So I messed up when I created the logic. Instead of keeping the logic on here in the connectors, it's in the helicopter. So you have to have the helicopter to use these. So that's why I had to rethink it, and I thought it was great. And I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do this for the 10th time, let's just figure out something that's going to work. And for me, this is it. This is kind of it's sleek, you know, it's simple. We can float it out there, sink it. It doesn't weigh very much. We could even probably carry it on a helicopter, right? And that's it. And then if we wanted to, we could break it down here. You know, there's so many things we could do. We could make it modular into smaller pieces, right? Put it on a train, send it somewhere. Maybe we'll do that. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Like I say, in the next video, we will take this out to sea, sink it, plant it, and we'll try and drill for oil, and we'll see if we can get a win. Then, after that, we're going to start focusing on space, because there's some immediate challenges that we need to overcome. The first challenge that we need to overcome is being able to elevate an object and get it to stay in a X, Y, and Z. So that is going to be coming up. I hope you're excited for that. It's going to be a lot of math and a lot of programming. So I'm really excited for that. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. You guys are awesome. And I will see you all in the next one.